Hey everyone, in this video, let's take a closer look at Envato Elements and ask whether it's legit or is it a scam. In order to do so, here we are at elements.envato.com. And the first thing that is important to note about Envato Elements is there is a subscription. And in order to really unlock its potential, then you are going to need to pay that subscription. Now, what does Envato Elements do? Well, it's a one-stop shop that you can go to for a variety of things like music, sound effects, graphic templates, different graphics, backgrounds, 3D models, presentation templates, photos, fonts. It is a great place for creators to go to if, again, if you're looking for sound effects for your video projects, if you're looking for royalty-free music that you can use for your video projects, then this is a place that you can go and you can download the sound effects and different things that you're going to need, graphics and whatnot for your projects. And why would you want to use something like Envato? Well, if you compare it to things that are out there right now in terms of AI generation, the thing about AI generation is that a lot of times you're going to be getting some lower quality results when it comes to sound effects. And so if you're serious about filmmaking and you really want to make sure that you are getting the best stuff, then Envato is where you are probably going to want to look. And let's just take a look here at some of the different options that we have available. So you could see here that we've got some really nice stock videos that we can use, film transitions, confetti, and we can download any of these. However, we are going to need that subscription in order to remove the watermark. But this is where you're going to want to go if you are creating some cool visuals for your YouTube page or something of the sort, and you just want a place where you can go where you can get some nice intro visuals and things of that sort. Then Envato is a good place to go. A lot of times, stuff like this you might find within your film editor itself, but also a lot of times the film, if you're using something like DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, etc., sometimes that stuff is behind a paywall, or some of the cooler stuff is behind a paywall. And so this is where something like Envato might come in, where you can use Envato to kind of just up your presentation and really make it shine. So you could just see here, going through all of the different visuals that Envato has, and there really are quite a few here to explore. So let's take a look here at video templates. We'll just kind of go through the tabs here and see what Envato is doing. So we've got logo reveal. So that's really quite cool. Transition packs. Okay. Text animation toolkit. All right, so if we want some neat text animation, we can do that. Logo reveals. So if you have a logo and you want that to be revealed in a neat way, then you can see here that there are just a lot here in Envato. And what Envato does is it's going to integrate with whatever it is you're using for your video editor. So if you're using After Effects, Premiere Pro, Apple Motion, Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, then Envato is designed to work with those platforms. Let's take a look at the music here. Okay, so we have various genres that we can search through. And depending on what it is that you're looking for, you can just find that, you can download it, and then you can use it in your video editing. And let's take a look here at the sound effects. Okay, so there's a lot of really cool sound effects. I would say personally, if there was something that I would be interested in using Envato for, it would probably be for something like sound effects. Definitely the graphics as well. I mean, there's some really neat stuff here. But in terms of getting high quality sound effects, this might be the place that you're looking for. So you could see here, we've got a variety of things that we can search through: game sounds, transitions, domestic sounds, human sounds, urban sounds, nature, futuristic, interface, cartoons, industrial sound. There's sound packs. So there's a lot of stuff here. Typing on a keyboard, fireworks, whoosh. So a lot of really good stuff here that you can play around with. Again, you're going to need to pay for that subscription if you really want to take advantage of what Envato has. So let's go ahead and take a look at the graphic templates. So you can see here we've got various templates that you can use for your graphics. If you're making t-shirts, if you have ID cards, so a lot of different options here. Projector, screen, mockups, 100 FX styles. So lots of really neat stuff here. Print templates, product mockups, websites, UX and UI kits, infographics, etc., etc. Let's take a look at the graphics here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got a lot of cool graphics for your backgrounds, your websites. You could just see here for yourself 10 smoke backgrounds. Let's just take a click on that and see what we have. Okay. So here we go. So we've got different smoke backgrounds that look quite neat. If you wanted to you do something like that for your website, gives you an idea. Now let's take a look at the 3D section. So we have a lot of really neat 3D models, templates, renders, etc. that we can play with here. And all of this is stuff that you can use for your websites, for your videos, etc., etc. And you can just see that Envato definitely has a very robust library for you to be able to use. Presentation templates, okay? So if you have a PowerPoint and you really want it to shine and you don't want to have to go through all of that design work, then this is really where Envato might be the solution for you. Let's take a look at the photos. Okay, so yeah, we've got all these different photos, and this is all stuff that you have access to if you are paying the subscription. And again, you can use that in your content. So that can really help your content to shine. Fonts. So this is really great if you're looking for a place for fonts and you're not sure where to go. There's certainly other ways about it that you can go, but just in terms of all of the different things that you get if you have the subscription with Envato, you can see there's some really, really neat fonts here that you can play around with, and that will just help to improve your presentation that much more. Let's take a look at the add-ons. So let's see here. Okay, interesting. So we've got a few things we can use. There's a smooth skin Photoshop action. So if that's something that you need. Premium skin retouch. Okay, so if you have skin that needs retouching for your content, that can be in here. That you can get that here. Futuristic light effects, comic print, color presets for Premiere Pro, LUTs. So yeah, really a lot of amazing content here in Envato. So the question is Envato legit? Is it a scam? Well, really comes down to you. If you feel like paying that extra money in order to get high quality graphics and music and sound effects, etc., then I do think that Envato is legit. It is definitely something that if you wanted to use it, there's a lot of AI generated stuff these days, and I quite like it. But also I can say that sometimes the quality is not quite what you want it to be. So if you want to go somewhere where you have a huge library of content and a level of quality that you're looking for, and you don't want to have to dig through different AI tools to try to get something that's high quality, then Envato is a good place to go, and I think that I would recommend it. So that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe for more helpful tips.